What's up guys, Saf here on SuperSaf TV and another episode of Unboxing Time. Mystery unboxings of cool tech and whatever else has been sent. We've got some seriously cool stuff today, details of which will be in the description below. And in the description there's also going to be links to all of the products featured in today's video. Let's get straight to it. Right, the first product we've got is from DeLonghi, who are sponsoring this episode of Unboxing Time. And inside here we have a very special bean to cup coffee machine. Let's get it unboxed. All right, this thing is massive.
A few moments later.
So this of course is the DeLonghi Prima Donna Elite Experience. Looks so cool. But as well as that, we do have the DeLonghi Fancy Collection, which has 6 glasses, as well as some Union hand roasted coffee beans. Smells so good. And here it is, the DeLonghi Prima Donna Elite. Looks so cool. I love the chrome finish. It's gonna go nicely in any kitchen. And then we also get a bunch of other stuff inside the box. There's of course the power cord. There's the latte crema, mixed carafe, a starter set which includes a cleaning brush, a descaler as well as a ground coffee measure. And then we've got these, which are coffee bean shaped ice cube trays. That is so cool. So you're gonna be able to get ice cubes shaped like coffee beans. Now setting up the Prima Donna Elite is very easy. You simply plug it in, fill up the water tank, add the coffee beans, and fill up the latte crema if you'd like a milk-based coffee. And then you're pretty much good to go. You can use the 4.3-inch TFT color touchscreen to browse through the many different drink options. And there's a wide variety of coffee and milk recipes, easily programmable with 6 user profiles for individually tailored drinks. Or you can connect the coffee machine to your smartphone with the DeLonghi Coffee Link app and remotely control it. Once you've made your selection, the Prima Donna Elite will get to work and prepare your drink. I love a good cappuccino and the Prima Donna Elite makes it perfectly. You can see all the layers if you have a clear glass like the one from the family collection. And as expected, it tastes absolutely great, as if it was prepared by a professional barista. And that is the DeLonghi Prima Donna Elite. If you're a coffee lover and you're serious about your coffee, then you definitely need one of these in your home. If you want to find out more about this and want to pick one up, there's going to be a link in the description below. And I think you guys already know what's in here. It is of course the brand new 16-inch MacBook Pro. I've really been looking forward to this, and I know a lot of you have wanted to see some more coverage of this as well. So let's get it unboxed. Look at that. Plastic is off. Let's take it out of its box. There we have it. It is the silver version, as you can see. So as well as the 16-inch MacBook Pro, you do get a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, some paperwork with these space gray looking Apple stickers, which really do look nice. And also the power brick. Let's get straight to the laptop. Get rid of the plastic. That looks so fresh. It's not gonna look this fresh ever again. Open it up. And the keyboard, as you know, has been updated. This is something that a lot of people have been talking about for a very long time. I personally didn't have too much of an issue with the butterfly keyboard. I know I was one of the exceptions because there's so much stuff online. This has now been fixed. The keys have a little bit more travel, but they do feel really good. The escape key as well as the Touch ID button are now separate from the touch bar, which is something that a lot of people were also asking for, and it's nice to have a physical escape button. We've got improved speakers. They sound very good. We've got improved mics. And let's not forget the display. We have an improved 16-inch display now in roughly about the same size body as the 15-inch MacBook Pro, and they've achieved this by shrinking down the bezels. This is still a Retina display with a 226 ppi pixel density, so it's really sharp, it's bright, it's vibrant. And just quickly bringing in the 15-inch MacBook Pro here for a side-by-side comparison, you can see that the 16-inch MacBook Pro is slightly larger. I believe it's around 2% larger in terms of the height and the width. It's not too much bigger, and I think if you've been using one of these, then this should be absolutely fine. I know a lot of people are going to be asking, what is this on my 15-inch MacBook Pro? It is a Dbrand skin. Dbrand are a sponsor of the channel. They're not sponsoring this video, but I really do like their products. If you want to pick up a skin for your 16-inch MacBook or your 15-inch MacBook or another laptop, then I'll leave a link to them in the description below. Now, design-wise, it does look very similar to what we've had previously, but we do have improved thermals, and of course, specifications have also been updated. You can get this in up to 8-core, 9th generation Intel Core i9 with 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, up to 8 terabytes of SSD storage, as well as with the AMD Radeon Pro 5500M with 8 gigabytes of memory. For the battery, you do have a massive 100 watt-hour battery. Now, this is the absolute maximum Apple could have put in a laptop, because anything above that, and then this would not have been allowed on planes. So it's really nice that they've completely maximized that. And I really like what Apple is doing now, because it seems like they're finally listening to the consumers and they're giving us what we want. So we want a bigger battery. We don't mind a little bit of extra weight and size if we're gonna get a bigger battery. Still got the 4 USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports. I'm kind of getting used to this. I think if there was something that I would have liked, it's maybe an SD card reader, because if you do, forget your dongle and you have a camera that you've shot a lot of stuff on, that's something I would have liked, but having 4 USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports is really good. Lots of other laptops that I've tested only have the 1. I think you should have a minimum of 2, but it's nice that you've got 4 here. Everything is now going USB-C apart from iPhones. So Apple, now that you're really taking our feedback on board, sort it out. Let's have USB Type-C on iPhones as well. And I think one last thing that I would like to see improved is the 720p FaceTime HD camera. I'd like that to be 1080p. I don't use it all the time, but if I'm having a conference call or something, it's just nicer to have better quality video from this. So filter at 720p, that's something that I would like to have seen as well. But nevertheless, it's something that a lot of people have been excited about. I'm really excited about this as well. I'll be using it as my main laptop for the coming weeks. And definitely let me know if you want to see a full in-depth review of this, and I'll try working on that after I've used it for a decent amount of time. Next product is from Amazon, and it's the Amazon Echo Studio. I believe this is the most premium Echo speaker that you can get from Amazon. Some of the key features listed here along the side: 3 2 mid-range speakers, 1 tweeter, a 5.25-inch woofer, Dolby Atmos, 3.5mm AUX or mini optical line-in, Bluetooth, and at the bottom here, it's got some information about compatibility. So of course, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Hue. Comes in this pretty cool Alexa bag, and there it is. There's also a power brick as well as some paperwork. Right, we're all set up. That was pretty straightforward. You just have to download the Amazon Alexa app and just follow all the on-screen instructions. And then it actually checks out the environment to tune the sound. Let's go ahead and play something just to try it out. I'm gonna play something that's royalty free so I don't get sued. All right, that sounds really, really good. I can definitely hear the bass here. We've also got this light above, which indicates what you're playing. If you put the volume up and down, you can see that it's gonna indicate what you have in terms of your volume. Of course, because this is an Alexa speaker, you're going to be able to ask it things such as, Alexa, what's the weather?
Right now in Leicester, it's 10 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast has showers with a low of 7 degrees.
So as expected, it's a smart speaker, so it's going to work fine. Now you can actually pair this up with another Echo Studio and have stereo sound with your TV system, which is pretty sick. I'm really liking this. It's got a really nice look. I like the light above it. We've got a few buttons here at the top as well, which you can use, and it sounds really, really good. Next box. Aha. So we've got a Manfrotto backpack, as well as the Joby Gorilla Pod 3K Pro Kit. So the Manfrotto backpack is the advanced active backpack, and it's made for your camera. So you can have your camera here in this front compartment. And what I like about this is it keeps all of your other stuff separate from the camera compartment. Inside here, you've got plenty of room. You can also fit in up to a 14-inch laptop, and there's space here for your phone and maybe a few other bits as well. We've got some padding at the back, so if you are going to be carrying this for a long period of time, then that should be pretty comfortable. As you guys know, I travel a lot, and it's always nice to have a good bag where I can just throw my camera. I'm not going to be able to fit in a 16-inch MacBook here, but if you've got a smaller laptop, if I'm trying to pack light and travel light and I've got a smaller laptop with me, then this is going to be absolutely ideal. Really do like Manfrotto kits. I'm using the Manfrotto tripod here, as well as the roller bag, which I have shown in unboxing time before. Great stuff from Manfrotto. And the 3K Pro GorillaPod kit from Joby. You guys know Joby make the best GorillaPods out there. Now, I'm sure everybody already knows about GorillaPods. They are very, very useful. You can have them sitting somewhere, or you can vlog, and this really helps take your camera a little bit away from your face. And as well as that, you can wrap these around. So say, for example, you have a lamppost or something and you want to mount this on here, you can do that as well. These are machined aluminium sockets, which are very durable, and there is a quick release plate on here as well, which is really cool. So if you do want to take your camera out quickly, you can just take that out. And this also has a ball swivel mount, so if you need to quickly adjust something, you can do that as well. Absolutely love GorillaPods, so useful. If you're somebody who does want to vlog or want something that's in your kit that's going to be very flexible to just set up your camera somewhere, then I definitely recommend this. Next we have, it's the Microsoft Surface Laptop 3. We also have the Microsoft Surface Arc mouse, which is super cool. Let's open this up. Oh yes, it is the matte black version. Look how slick this looks. Now inside the box, as well as the Surface Laptop 3, you do get some paperwork, and then you get a fast charger. This is gonna be able to top up your Surface laptop from 0 to around 80% in an hour, which is awesome. Man, this looks so slick. I'm a huge fan of the Surface laptop design. Very clean and minimal, and this is pretty light, weighs between 1.2 to 1.3 kg. Let's try the one-handed opening test. Very comfortable. Now this is the 13-inch version. There is also a 15-inch version available, and powering this is either an Intel Core i5 or i7 processor, up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of SSD storage. Now the SSD is removable, so you can pop it out if you open it up. I'm not going to do that here. Trackpad is around 20% larger compared to the previous version, and the keys feel really good. I just love how well this has been built. Now the display is a 13.5-inch pixel sense display. You've got around a 201 ppi pixel density, and it looks really good. For the ports, you do have a full-size USB-A or USB-C this time, which is awesome. A 3.5mm jack. On the right-hand side, you have the Surface connector. This is starting from around £999, and it's gonna go up depending on the configuration that you go for. Huge fan of Surface laptops, a very slick and clean design. And this package here, we've got the Beats Solo Pros. Active noise cancellation, and I've of course gone for the all black version, but there's lots of other colors available. A few of the key features here along the side: pure adaptive noise cancellation, transparency listening mode, battery up to 22 hours with active noise cancellation on, or up to 40 hours with it off. Fast fuel, 10-minute charge is going to give you 3 hours of play, on-ear controls for music and calls, and built-in microphones for voice. Let's check these out. I'm definitely liking this all black theme. Oh, look at that. So as well as the earphones, we do get some paperwork, some Beats stickers. We've got black and red, a USB-A to lightning cable. I mean, come on, USB-C, when are we gonna have USB-C? There's also a clip here too. Right, now we do get this very soft case, which looks really nice. And there they are. All right, I'm definitely digging this full matte black finish. Looks so slick. Now here on the side, we have a sticker which says fold to power on and off, which means you're not gonna have to faff around with buttons. You just fold in to switch off, and then you fold out to switch on. Now because these are Beats, they should connect very quickly and easily. to the iPhone. So I've opened them up to switch them on, and boom, there we go. Absolutely love this. Beat Solo Pro, connect, 4% battery. Good thing these are fast charging then, right? Let's just quickly test these out. So the build is really, really good, and as soon as I've put them on, they've got some great isolation. I can't hear much of my own voice. Let's play some music and see what they sound like. Okay, they sound really, really good. I am no audiophile, but I really like the way these sound. And they do have the active noise cancellation. So we do have a few different options here. So we've got noise cancellation off or transparency. This is similar to what we've got on the AirPods Pro. Now I generally do prefer wireless earphones, which don't cover your ears as much and are a bit more comfortable to wear for longer periods. But I know a lot of people do prefer over-ear or on-ear headphones, and I think these might be a good option for you. And we've got this black box with a ribbon. Once again, all black, definitely digging that. Ooh, cookies. So these are from Neos, super for vegetarians. Boom, nice one, thank you. And inside here we have an Amazon Echo Show 5, as well as a Neos Smart Cam. Quick note here from Neos, they're actually gonna have a Black Friday deal, bundle deal of this Neos Smart Cam as well as the Echo Show 5. And then you can use the Alexa to show you whatever's on the Neos Smart Cam on your Echo Show 5. Firstly, the Neos Smart Cam, it's a cam that I've seen before. They're very similar. I think they're probably very similar tech that is reconfigured and rebranded by lots of different companies. And the Echo Show 5 is a 5.5-inch display with far-field voice control, works with a whole bunch of different apps and services, and it really brings another dimension to the Alexa experience rather than just a speaker. Right, so the Smart Cam, quite a simple little Smart Cam, which you can position and rotate around. And the Echo Show 5.0, nice soft material as you normally have, a few buttons, and then you also have a power brick. So a pretty nice bundle if you want to set up something in your smart home, and especially if you're within the Alexa ecosystem. This episode is not sponsored by Amazon. We just have lots of Amazon Alexa stuff in here, but you can go ahead and pick those up. They will be linked in the description below. I have absolutely no idea what's in this box. Ooh, it's from Aukey. Hashtag charge like a pro, Omni power charging. So they've got a bunch of charging accessories. You guys know I've featured Aukey on the channel a few times. They have some great charging products. And we've got a whole bunch here. So firstly, we have the Aukey Unity Wireless 100 watt 4-in-1 USB-C hub with wireless charging. All right, that's cool. This is gonna connect onto USB-C, but you've got an HDMI port in here. You've got another USB Type-C port, as well as 2 USB-A ports. So not only is this a hub, but you're also gonna be able to put your phone on here and charge it up. That's definitely quite cool. We've then got the Aukey Impulse braided C-to-C cable. So it's USB Type-C to USB Type-C, 2 meters long, of course braided. Absolutely love braided cables. They don't tangle up, not as much as regular cables anyway. Very durable. Impulse braided cable C to L, so that's USB Type-C to Lightning. So if you've got an Apple product, then this is gonna be compatible, 1.2 meters long. And it is MFI certified, so made for iPhone, iPad, and iPod. There's the Expedition Flush Fit 18 watt charger. So this is your car charger. It's gonna plug in to your cigarette lighter, and it's gonna give you up to 18 watts of output, USB-C. So if you do need that fast charging action in your car, then you're gonna be able to do this with this. Minima 30 watt PD wall charger. So this is like a super small wall charger, which is going to give you up to 30 watts, USB Type-C output. There's the Focus Dual 63 watt dual port PD wall charger, USB Type-C. So there's going to be power delivery coming from both the USB Type-C ports. And finally, we've got the Aukey Sprint Wireless 8000 mAh wireless charging power bank. And you do have 2 USB Type-A ports. One of these is orange, which I believe indicates fast charging. there's a USB Type-C port, and on the side there's a micro USB port, which I'm assuming is going to be used to charge this. Let me see if I can try to charge my phone. It does have some juice inside, so I'm gonna bring my iPhone and put it on top. There we go, and it's charging. So that's really cool. If you don't have, say, a lightning cable with you and you're out with this power bank, you can just drop your phone onto here. Lots of things now do support Qi wireless charging, which is absolutely great. Love these little things. So Charge Like a Pro from Aukey. I really like these. They're great for little presents. If you do want to get somebody something that's not too expensive, then one of these sort of products, such as a power bank. I mean, everybody needs a power bank, right? Absolutely awesome gifts. I'll obviously link them all in the description below. And that's it for unboxing time. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do hit that thumbs up button for me. If you want to pick up any of the items featured in this video, we had a lot. They'll all be linked down in the description below as well. If you want to send something for a future episode, there's going to be an open address, so feel free to send whatever you want. It might get featured here on unboxing time. And if you want to see more episodes like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of that. If there's anything that you'd like to see in more detail, then do drop that in the comments below. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV. I'll see you next time.